Hello. Welcome back to Va-11 Ha-L-L. Ah. Let's continue. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot what happened last time. Hold on, it's coming back to me. Right, that's why I forgot, because Virgilio was there. 4, I need me some time. Use the bathroom. Oh, I need some me time. No, I need me some time. I need some me time. Okay. Right, we read that. Is there anything new here? Nope. And then we read the Kira Mickey one. Okay. Good evening. Hello, Jill. In that cage? I brought my cat. Oh, she actually brought her cat. I didn't think she was serious. She said she would, but I didn't think she was serious. Okay. Your cat? Did I hear Yasunori Kata was in the barn? How did you hear that? Now listen, I know my fair share of people in life who like are very good at mishearing things, but Dana is up there. I won't say that that's like the most misheard thing I've seen, but you know, that's an up there one for sure. Bring me that bastard! I'll give him the fist of justice. I'll make him eat the Kanto earthquake. I'll borrow his cap. What do you mean borrow his cap? What is that? Is that a wrestling thing? Wait, there are no evil Onmyoji here. Boss, what the fuck? Didn't you say you brought Kato to the bar? My cat. Kato. Well, it's even better. Hey, 4. So cute. Why did you bring him? I heard some apartments in my building were being raided. I don't have anything suspicious, but you never know, so I'd rather have him here, at least today. Ah, well, I'd say something about the health regulations, but we already had a pack of corgis here. Do you want me to take care of him in my office, please? Sure, but he's a bit shy, so... Alright, 4, let's go to my office. And I think she didn't hear me. Say, Gil, how do you always come so early? I live close by. Really? Yep, she's got me a small apartment nearby. Something about the BTC housing program. Oh yeah, I got mine through that too. Anyway, let's start. We'll just leave this. Time to mix drinks and change lives. I like when she messed it up. Time to mix lives and change drinks. Oh my god. Yo, what's up? Lady, did you hear me? A dog, another dog. Hey, I'm not just another dog. I came here as a part-timer. No way, this is a part-timer? So you're the part-timer? Yeah. Boss, I'm taking my break. It's too early. Shit. The part-timer is here. Uh-huh, he came early. Why a dog? Why? Because look at him. He has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. Yeah, that's a good of a reason as any. I would hire a dog if he had a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. And he's a Shiba, not a Corgi. I don't know what you're complaining about. They all look the same to me. Granted, Shibas could be seen as a Japanese counterpart to Corgis. They're both funny looking and dogs used by the royalty. Anyways, starting today, this dog will help around here. My name is... It doesn't matter what your name is! Boss, please don't shout. Sorry. Just call him Rad Shiba. Why Rad Shiba? What part of Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses don't you get? He's the raddest thing here. Thanks. Anyway, he'll mostly help getting orders, bringing clients in and cleaning, but he ought to know how things work. Cleaning? That'd be a change of pace. You act like a client and see how you work. Right. What can I get you? I'll have a grizzly temple. Are you okay? Yeah, just a couple of post-traumatic flashbacks. Coming right up. This dog wants a grizzly temple. The deja vu hurts. So now this, okay, now this is an interesting question to ask. Because this is a talking dog. So is this just like a, is this just like a dog with like some kind of smart chip in the brain that gives it like enhanced intelligence, kind of similar to, I literally had the name for like a second, but it left my brain. From Cowboy Bebop. Ein. I don't know why I forgot Ein. Kind of similar to Ein? Like Ein was like a smart dog. I don't know. Oh, blended. Well, now. I'm trying to give the dog like a surfer dude voice. Totally radical, dude! Surf's up! Here. Wow, this is awful. People actually pay for this shit? Hard to believe, I know. So, what brings a dog like you to taking a part-time job here? I'm here to help the funding of my organization. Are you with the Safer Toy Company? What? No, don't let me with those herding supremacists. I have a more noble and benign organization. I belong to SIRA. SIRA? K9 Independent Rescue Association. We give a place where dogs can be dogs and save them from themselves. SIRA's what I love, but damn, is expensive sometimes. We decided to take part-time jobs to help fund anything it needs. Want to help SIRA be the best it can be. What do you do at SIRA? Pay treatment for hurt dogs, give food to the hungry ones, play with the bored ones. We're there for everyone. That actually sounds nice. Say, do you have a menu? Something like that? Yeah, here. And now, let's see. Any recommendations? Avoid the part with promo drinks. Oh, the Grizzly Temple is one of those. Fluffy Dream. Oh, I like the sound of this one. Coming right up. Fuck, it's kind of hard to do a surfer dude voice when you're not like a surfer dude. Well, maybe the problem is that I'm not really like putting in the effort for it, but I kind of don't want to strain my voice, so I'm just not going to. It's going to be like kind of a half-assed one. It is what it is. Fluffy Dream. Well, this one's nice. So why did you pick a bar? It seemed fun. I didn't need that many weird skills to be part of this. It was my best bet. Best bet. Besides, it's close to home, so I can get here by walking. I do love me some walks. I could walk all day. I love this. I love this. This is awesome. Actually, okay. I have a question. Well, I have two questions. One, is it even comfortable for Rad Shiba to be sitting like that? And two, how did Red Shiba get up onto the bar stool? I feel like that'd be a hard thing to do for a dog. Especially... Actually... Actually, I don't... Hold on. Do Shiba Inus have shorter leg? Okay. So I exit the game. Well, not exit the game. I like tab out of the game to look up a Shiba Inu because I don't remember if they had long legs or not. And then my game crashed. So, you know, it is what it is. Fluffy Dream. Well, this one's nice. So why did you pick a bar? It seems fun. I didn't even weird skills. Besides the close home, I can walk all day. Weird skills? Yeah, stuff like food handler certificate, previous work experience, or thumbs. Why'd you pick a bar? On a whim too, I guess. I wanted a place where I could see people come and go all the time. And bartending sounded a bit more glamorous than just being a store clerk. Oh yeah, about the way you mix stuff. Yeah? Is it a... Hey. It's a cat. Yeah, a cat. Hey, Ford, weren't you in boss's office? Hello, cat. Want to play? Let's play. Didn't dogs hate cats or something? We don't hate them unless they're intruders. Huh. You said his name was Ford? Hello, Ford. Let's play. No playing aloud. You'll make a mess. Ford, go back to boss's office. Meow. That's what an obedient cat. My pride. You want something else? Yeah, but I'll talk with John Face here for a bit. Eh? Alright, I like that everybody says that Gillian has a John face. I don't see it. I don't know. Gillian looks like a Gillian. He doesn't look like a John. Maybe a Robert. Robert, I think, works better. But I don't see the John face. Maybe, I don't know. I guess I don't know what a John face really looks like. The only person I knew who was named John was an Asian person. Yeah, like the only person, yeah, I'm trying to think of like anyone else now. There's just this like classmate of mine when I was back in university. Or no, not university. Sorry, this was in. Was it high school? Oh shit, actually, it was either high school or community college. I had like an Asian classmate named John. It's like the only John I ever knew. Sigh, I shouldn't get riled up so easily by dogs, but I'm just tired, I guess. Hello, Jill? That voice! Sit down! What happened to you, dog? What happened to you? Nice seeing you too. Well, I fell from a really tall place to a really rough spot. Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance or something? I just got out of one, don't worry. How did you manage to slip by the moms lynching white knights? It was a bit rough. Luckily, these bandages helped me conceal my identity. Why come straight here? The ambulance where I got treatment couldn't stray too far away from the hospital. They're nice people. I've talked to them a lot while on rescue duties. I was nearby, and yours was the closest friendly face I could find. I needed to regain my composure before doing anything else, so here I am. If you're scared because they might come for me, I can leave, you know. The security systems of the bar are top-notch. My boss is also the bouncer of sorts here. I'd say you're actually safer here, so I'm not worried about me. Instead, I'm worried about you. First, I hear you're at the bank, then I found out you disappeared, and now you show up with all those bandages. Are you fine? What happened at that bank exactly? Did you talk with Stella? She was worried sick about you. Slow down a bit. The medications make me feel everything more intensely, almost like a hangover. Sorry. It's nice to know someone like a bartender was worried about me, though. Thanks. Everyone I know has been ignoring me, so I was feeling lonely. Why would they? Well, you've seen the lynches they give to any white knights they find. By ignoring me, they're actually saving me from getting kicked to death. My good deeds finally paid off, I guess. Can I get you anything? Something sweet without alcohol. Thank God these pants still have my wallet in them. Oh no, I couldn't take your money right now. It's on the... chill, please. I want to pay for my drinks. I take it I won't be able to change your mind? No? I mean, yes. I mean, you won't be able to change my mind. Sweet. And no alcohol, right? Coming right up. Oh my God. They fucked her shit up, man. Something sweet. I guess a sugar rush. Careful. Yay! This will help me calm down a bit. So what happened to you? Where did you fall from? I was escaping the place near the end of the whole thing and I had to make a leap of faith. I've jumped from higher places, but I landed badly here. Most of my injuries are actually from some debris that fell on me. Oh, but my broken arm is actually from the fall. How? I rolled to mitigate the fall, but I made a bad move and broke it. Good thing I drink lots of milk. I was under rubble for quite a bit. Luckily, someone found me. Someone? I woke up in the hospital. They told me some guy brought me there. I don't know who he was, but I owe him my life. Gillian? Gillian was also gone during the whole thing. I wonder. I'd believe it. What? Nothing. You just sound, cheerful. I'm alive. Why wouldn't I be? After all that happened at the bank, here I am talking to you, being able to talk at all. Don't think too much about it. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. How are things around here? I heard there was a huge commotion when the whole thing happened. I had to sleep here in the bar on Saturday, but I guess it could have been worse. Glad to know that. Did you contact Stella? She was on the verge of despair yesterday. Hey, Jill, I want another drink. A Bleeding Jane. Is it really the best idea to give her one? Does that mean we cannot give her one? Is it really the best idea to give her one? Well, that's probably fine. Here. Cheers! So, how were things inside the bank? Come again? What happened inside the bank? How did you manage to get through it? I was with this nice bunch of people. Well, they were apparently nice people at the very least. We tried our best to find a way out of the whole thing, cracking through the security, finding safe spots. But then, sorry for asking all that. It was obviously over the line. No, don't worry about it. It's just the... Yeah, I'm gonna look this up on my phone because I don't want to crash my game again by tabbing out. Let me see what I don't know how to say that word. I'm gonna find out. I'll watch a YouTube video of someone talking about what this is. Ads. Analgesics. Analgesics. Thank you, Level Up RN. That's the name of the YouTube channel. Analgesics. What are analgesics? Analgesics are a class of medication designed specifically to relieve pain. They include acetaminophen. Oh, really? I did not know that. Because no one really uses that, or no one really uses the word analgesics. They just say like, yeah, painkiller or whatever else. You know, Tylenol, ibuprofen, whatever. I'll take my leave now. Thank you for everything, Jill. Are you alright? I'm fine. I'm fine. That girl saw some awful things inside that bank. The sight of desperate people stuck in one building is enough to scare anyone. Maybe I shouldn't have said all that. I mean, if it's true that she just woke up and ended up here, I don't know. I feel like I was being too pushy. That's not something I can measure. You were just worried. I bet she's just still in shock. Yeah. Gil? Want me to make sure she's fine on her way? Please. Alright. I'll go take my break now. too much heavy stuff lately. Phew, hope everything goes alright. Ah, hey Jamie. Jamie?
Jill, Gillian isn't here, I see.
Are you alright? You look distracted.
I'm fine, don't worry.
You say so. Jill! Where do I take 4 if he needs to use the bathroom? The cage has a small litter box included. Ah, that's convenient.
Or?
Where's my cat? Some apartments in my building are being inspected today, so I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone.
Ah, I see.
What can I get you?
The usual gut punch.
Coming right up. Yeah, let's add 2 just for a little extra punch. Here.
I thought when someone ordered a gut punch, you had to make a joke about giving the client a punch to the stomach or something.
Oh, that in theory, yeah. Gil's the only one who pays attention to that, though.
Really?
He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual my boss had. There was some sort of stipulation mentioning the need to say puns. Excuse me. But seems like it was some sort of anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, they'd be caught in the act.
Like when the dictionaries added fake words as well as someone else just copied all of it?
Yep.
Why not tell them that?
It's too amusing, to be honest. So what's on your mind that's distracting you so much?
Nothing you should think about too much. It's like those times you just feel uneasy for no good reason.
You might have actual reasons to feel that way, though. Come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say?
I'd like to see what I do as bounty hunting, actually.
How so?
The only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There's some people willing to pay,
oh my goodness,
to pay off someone that has done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in the way of some building, or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not gonna be the one dealing with those.
The bounty hunter part comes from where?
If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing, and I get paid for it, you could see it as bounty hunting.
Yeah, I guess.
It's just cheap justifications for killing people, though. In the end, they're cheap. However, I won't be the one to kill for petty reasons like those. But let's change the subject here. I'll have something bitter if you don't mind.
Huh? Sure. Bitter. Let's give him another gut punch. Maybe a pile driver. Maybe a suplex. Let's do a suplex. Here.
Ah, yes.
You just reminded me of my grandpa. He used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. He said they made him stronger.
Bronson roots have more nutrients per gram than most vitamin supplements. Your grandpa knew what he was doing. It seems I always managed to make you uncomfortable, Jill. Sorry.
No, don't worry. Although I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Knowing you've killed people and are talking to me here, it's weird. It reminds me of when I first took sex ed classes. I couldn't wrap my mind around people doing that stuff and living normally.
Unlike with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. Taking lives is not something you should get used to. Ah, yes, I know. I know a good way to change the subject a bit. Would you like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city?
The way you said that was like offering a tale to a bored kid, but yeah, I'd like to hear that one.
You see, there was actually a bounty hunter organization in this city not too long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for the proof of that person's death. There was a guy everyone called Jet Black James. He got the nickname because he always wore black clothes. The interesting thing was that the black clothes were there to hide bloodstains he got from his contracts. His tracking skills were top-notch, his information network was the best. Some even joked he would finish the bounty within half an hour, or he wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. At one point, he took all the bounties and didn't take a single reward. He was just that crazy by then. The last bounty that the organization ever posted was on James's head. The police had him cornered. His last words were, "Send it all to my account," before shooting himself.
Damn, why hasn't that been made into a movie? So there are no more bounties after that?
The registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter using his old targets as proof. If somebody else tried to recreate the organization, the seed of doubt would grow in little to no time. What guarantee is there that such an organization wouldn't actually be a trap? They could use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome criminals, and then dispose of the bounty hunters by pressing charges using their targets as evidence. So no, Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement organization is able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently.
Were you part of that organization?
I've actually had those suspicions I'm telling you about since the day I heard such a thing exists. Glad to know I wasn't just paranoid.
I don't know how well you changed the subject, but that was certainly one interesting story. Just to make sure, you're not a rebuilt Jet Black James or something, right?
The name James is pretty common, Joe. Besides, if I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore.
Oh.
That story left my throat a bit dry. Give me a beer, please.
Sure. Jet Black James. Is it going to be revealed that Gil is Jet Black James the whole time?
Here. One of mankind's oldest friends. Cheers. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take the use of the word kill in your stride the way Gillian does.
I'm not good with violence.
That's good. It's interesting though, when I compare you two, it's obvious Gillian has seen quite the share of traumatic stuff.
That guy's a handful because of that sometimes. Still, he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met.
Where is he, by the way?
I asked him to keep an eye on a girl that came here earlier. I feel that if something happened, he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after we talk so much about him.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I've got to go. Send my regards to your boss and Gillian.
Will do. Man, today's been quite heavy. Everyone. Wait. If I say it out loud, I feel like I'll just tempt fate. Let's try it anyway. Everyone has just been gloomy face after gloomy face, and that dog. I sure hope the next client changes that. Fuck. Holy shit, I don't remember what voice I did for Ingram. He was so early.
So, you still work here?
I knew it! I mean, quite the surprise to see you here again, Mr. Ingram.
Got out of my job, I needed a drink badly, and I remember this crack house was nearby.
What can I get you then?
I'll have a Bleeding Jane.
On it. Here.
Tastes just like the pasta sauce my mom used to make. Watered down, artificial, and nasty.
So, where do you work, Mr. Ingram?
I don't have a specific job, but there's this, well, network of engineers in need of assistance. I have no idea what they do there, but I can follow instructions and that's all they need. Recently, I've been working with this Thela girl, working on some experimental powered suits. My only duty is to give them maintenance once a day.
What's that about a network?
All those nerds know each other and they recommended me. I don't ask questions and quickly learn to do whatever they need.
Huh, sounds nice.
It's pretty monotonous at times though. Why are you giving me that look?
You're just more truthful than the last time you came.
We all have good days and bad days, today just so happens to be a not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared shitless in their houses, the streets are clear with no traffic jams. That's always a plus.
I guess.
It almost became a bad day though, thanks to some teens on the way here.
What did they do?
It's not what they did, it's what they said. They were talking about how they should just go to the Zaibatsu Corps HQ and blow it up. I've seen one too many kids throwing around that let's kill the king attitude when it comes to Zaibatsu crap. Even if Zaibatsu Corps' building suddenly went down, the ones behind it would still be alive. Killing the head honcho just means his or her duties go to the next rim jobber on the totem. Hell, I bet they're plotting to kill each other anyways. Kids these days see too many action films where the rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation. Don't let it get to you. I don't, I just hate teenagers. That's interesting though. A big corporation in control is somehow more dangerous than a regular government. I wouldn't know, I'm not a political person. No shit. Alright, give me a Zen Star. Try not to mess it up. Coming right up. Wait, I can do this one without looking. Yes, it's just as nasty as I've heard. Why order it then? Not your problem. So, where's the red comet? My boss, she... Jay, the force headed your way! Let's play for it, let's play! Oh, a customer, sorry for the intrusion. You have a dog here and a cat? The cat's mine, his name is Four. The dog just hangs around here. It looks well groomed and his fur looks healthy. Seems you take good care of him. You seem to know a lot about cats. No, that's just common sense. You like cats, Mr. Ingram? I don't dislike them, but I do dislike having animals near me when I'm eating or drinking. So I'll take my leave. Please come again. Don't count on it. You said that last time. Congratulations, you just got a client off. Four is as guilty as me. Yeah, but I like Four. He's my baby. Now go play with something. Right. You're back. What happened with Say? That cab boomer girl picked her up. I couldn't see anything, but I guess she was happy. Glad to hear that. Did I miss something? Only Jamie and some other guy came. I see. You look exhausted. Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind it, but dealing with them tired me out a little bit. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst out of that door at any moment. So you miss Dorothy? Kinda. But anyway, nothing good night of sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things up around here and call it a day. Jill's beer stash is running out. Oh my god, Jill! We can't buy beer. We have an $8,000 bill to pay. $24th, $8,000. God damn, brother. Time to read. Okay. AM Township 64. Hype. Literally no games. Is anyone else tired of this Monster Girl meme? No. I'm going to marry a Monster Girl. I just want actual gameplay next time. Why would you want gameplay in a Sukiban game? I don't know. All I see is pretty girls with nothing to back it up. Any info on the hardware? There's probably going to be yet another underpowered piece of shit. It's not like the competition is any better. I think I'll just quit gaming. Nothing but trash as of late. Yeah, remember when games were actually good and devs made them with love and care? Me neither. Gonna buy one? Depends on the library. Soccer popularity sinks as pro wrestling rises. Once known as the king of sports, soccer is no longer even a shadow of its former self. After the corruption scandals of the last World Cup, fans have begun drifting towards the theatrical magic of the pro wrestling industry. The latest GSF tournament pulled nearly 20 million viewers from Glitch City alone. As of this moment, fans seem to be vastly favoring pro wrestling. It's easier to follow something we know is predetermined as opposed to something that pretends to be a legit sport, said a fan outside of the GSF arena. People kicking a ball is boring as shit too. Man, it's not just kicking a ball. I hate when people I hate when people boil down stuff to like, oh, it's just this or it's just that. But I like soccer. It's because of that you're castrated. Damn. Ew. Okay. Sure, it's the main thing with soccer, kicking a ball. Yes, but the skill behind soccer is more than just kick a ball forward.
I don't know all the specific, you know, details and intricacies of soccer in terms of like terminology, but you know, there's much more to it. There is like it's a physical sport, but it's also like a mental one in terms of like your pathing, right? Like how you weave in between players with the ball and like your choice of like passing to your teammates, right? Same with basketball, same with baseball, right? In terms of like these physical sports aren't just like simply hitting a ball or passing a ball or bouncing a ball, right? There is like a that goes into it that the players have to do, right? I know there's like, yeah, I people know that there's strategy, right? And you know, you always see like in football, like the coach with like their little strategy map things, but the players themselves have to strategize as well, you know? Like they'll stick to a plan, but sometimes you're gonna have to deviate from the plan, right? So I'm just saying, okay. Quincy, I certainly like fried chicken. All right. During our weekly interview with Prime Minister Quincy, he revealed his unusual taste for a certain rare food, fried chicken. I know it sounds a bit rude to say I like something most people don't have access to, but I just can't deny my love for it. When you taste a chicken breast like the ones that Kenta make, you can't just go back, Quincy declared to the Augmented Eye. In other news, Quincy also confessed his desire to ban instant food, although he later said it was in jest. I wouldn't ban instant food since that's what people in this city like the most, and even though I hate it, no, I wouldn't ban it. Is it that rare? Pretty sure the ones sold are fried pigeons. Monster Girlfriend Shirari becomes the best-selling video game of all time. The waifu revolution from the 2010s is no longer a laughing matter. What started as a trend has since gone out of control since the standardization of VR technologies, which allows people to live full-time inside their computers. Interesting. Technically, you know, it's weird when you think about like VR games, like as of late, you don't really hear much about them anymore because honestly, there hasn't really been anything super duper crazy that's come out, at least as far as I know. That's not to say that nothing has come out. There's probably been some stuff here and there, but I haven't really heard of any like big VR game that like a lot of people have like latched onto and like, oh my god, this is really cool, right? But I think VR as a gaming technology is still, I think it's just not, it's still in its infancy, even though VR has been around for at least a decade now, probably, I think at this point. Has it been a decade? Yeah, I guess, yeah, I think about a decade now. Right, VR's been around for a while, but I think it's still kind of in its infancy. People haven't really like had the time, or maybe not the time, but I guess the resources to really experiment with VR and make some cool experiences, right? Some really cool gaming experiences with it. Or not, well, let's say there has been cool gaming experience. I should say like there's not like a large list of cool gaming experiences with VR. Like there is some here and there, like Half-Life Alyx, I hear, like Boneworks or Blade and Sorcery or whatever else. I don't remember off the top of my head, but you know, it's just like a handful, you know, where you can look at like a non-VR game library and see like a absolute breadth of like phenomenal gaming experiences. But of course, non-VR games have been around for way longer than VR games, so I think give it like another maybe 10 or so years and maybe we'll have something. Of course, the main issue is that VR is expensive, you know? It's not like the most easy market, or it's not the most easy thing to get into. But anyways, I don't want to go off track for too long. As a result of this craze, it shouldn't be a huge surprise to know that the popular Monster Girlfriend franchise has become a commercial juggernaut, with millions of copies shipped in Glitch City alone. Worldwide, the game has shipped nearly 90 million copies since its launch in March, making it a record holder that won't quit. Is the waifu age real? Well, there's your answer. Do you don't like that game? Anime games are stupid. New ones, at least. Okay. Let me save again. That was a pretty short day, so we're actually gonna continue. No, wait, they got Kamen Rider on the TV. Good evening. Ah, Jill, good timing. Is it? You two always make me feel like I'm late. If it helps, that dog isn't coming until sometime later. Anyway, do you have something planned for Sunday? Want silly mega Christmas specials with 1,000 grams of black fur on my lap? Why? I was thinking about holding a small mega Christmas party here this Sunday. You in? Sure, why not? Alright. Invite any client you're acquainted with. The more the merrier. You didn't bring your cat today? The raid stopped. They found whoever they were looking for. Huh. Anyways, we better start working. Yeah, you better. Let's leave those. Let's put Welcome to Valhalla. Let's put... Sure. Oh wait, I already have it. Shit. Alright. Mixed drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, new character. I want a fluffy dream. May I see your ID, please? I don't have an ID because, I'm the ghost of Mega Christmas Past. I'll haunt you constantly unless you give me a fluffy dream. Do you have money to pay for the drinks? Well, Do you? Yes, I have money. I like to imagine what Jill was like, do you? She just like leaned over the bar and it's just like in her face. The girl asked for a fluffy dream, but she's got to be crazy if she's thinking she's getting alcohol so easily. Oh, you'll get a fluffy dream, alright, but you're not getting any Karmatrine. What do you think I am? Here you go. Oh, wow, I actually got a drink. So, who are you here to stalk, Miss Ghost of Mega Christmas Past? A stalk? Oh, right, I'm a ghost. That guy, yeah. Which employee did you leave without a Mega Christmas, Gil? Jill, please. It would have been funny if you reacted to that. Sorry, kid, I'm not in the mood to humor you today unless you have some sort of ID. Here. Well, in a year or so, I would gladly serve you a drink. But until then, this is no place for you. But I already got a drink. A non-alcoholic one. You didn't expect me to really give you a drink, right? So if you would please leave. I can't leave, not after trying so hard to even get here. Alright, let's start from the beginning, Miss Norma. How did you know my name? I saw your ID. It could have been a fake ID. I don't think you're stupid enough to make a fake ID that doesn't put you at 18 at the very least. You're very sharp, Miss Bartender. You look like a nice girl, Norma. Why come to a bar like this? You seem like you're in a bad mood, Miss Bartender. Nah, she's just like that all the time. Shut up. Sorry if I've been harsh. These last couple of days have been heavy. And having someone underage here reminds me of a certain incident from last week. Incident? Well, don't change the subject, young lady. Why did you come here? Well, why do you care? I can do whatever I want. Unless it's illegal, in which case anyone can, should, and probably will stop you. I just wanted to be more wild, you know? Wild? My mom puts way too many expectations on my shoulders. I've always been out to make sure I don't disappoint her. But it's never enough. It's not good enough to have good grades. She also wants me to go out and take a college preparation course. I'm tired. I don't want to do things for her anymore. So you came to a bar? Maybe if I came back home smelling like alcohol, she would leave me alone. If I'm not good enough for her, I might as well kill any hope she has in me. It's funny. I have a friend who's also being pressured by her mother. Really? Yeah, but in her case, it's being pressured to settle down and form a family. Oh. So let me get this straight. You came here to make your mother disappointed. Yeah. Do you like alcohol? Actually, I think it's nasty. Then you're doing things wrong. What? If you're gonna disappoint your mom, At least do it something you like. Like, become a belly dancer because you want to be a belly dancer. Otherwise, you're just trying to hurt her for the sake of hurting her. Let's start with something. What do you like doing? I don't know. I've been so focused on trying to be good enough that I haven't been able to think about what I want to do. Don't you think you should start there? What good is doing something just for the sake of hurting someone? If she gets disappointed in you over something you like doing, you have the right to protest. But if you're hurting her by hurting yourself over something you don't enjoy... Sounds silly, huh? Very. Go home, do some self-discovery before hurting your mom, would you? Or at the very least, humor her until you're old enough to move out. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Miss Bartender. Call me Jill. Jill? Alright. Careful out there. In the end, you did humor her for a bit. Shut up. Oh, a doggy! Hello, little girl. Oh, shit. G&J, how you doing? You're late. Missed me, Jay? You're too early. Ah, good to see you here. Boss, will you be any good around here? I'm right here. I know. Of course, I spent lots of time training him. Why do you think he didn't show up last week? Because how the hell would I know you'd bring in a part-timer dog? Here, let me show you. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. Wrong. Sir, yes, sir. Huh? Sir, yes, sir. Training, of course. He's only shouting, sir, yes, sir, not doing anything else, though. I never said I did a perfect job. Is that a motorcycle? Oh, shit. Hey, not in my office. At the end, he's just a dog, I guess. No fucking way. No way. They just made an Akira. They just made an Akira character. Fuck. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. I have to remember the name of the character. I'm sorry. I know his name is not Akira. I know his name is not Akira, the main character. Duh. Fuck, what the fuck's his name? Oh, I gotta look it up. Let's see. Akira. Shotaro Haneda. Okay, my bad. This is very obviously a cool little reference. Yes? Bathroom. Oh, sorry, it's only for clients. Promise you'll buy something afterwards. It's that door over there. Who the hell are you? The other one? Sheesh. I said get out of my desk! But the world's ending. It was just a motorcycle. They're the 4 riders then. Those are horsemen and it's already stopped. Thanks. Don't mention it. I need to buy something now, right? Oh, no, you don't have to. Sorry if it looked like I meant to inconvenience you. No, I'll order something. I need a rest anyways. What can I get you? Piano woman would be nice. Sorry, I didn't hear you. I'll have a Mars Blast. Sure. He said Mars Blast. What if we give him a piano woman instead? I mean, if you want a piano woman, man, it's fine. I'm not judging. Here. You look happy. Shut up. Is that motorcycle out there yours, mister? Ooh, man, it's hard. Holding back the verge of laughter is a really difficult thing. Ooh, ah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Call me Mario, and yes, it's mine. Sorry for the noise. Oh, don't worry. It's not like you stayed outside too long or anything. So, what do you do as work with Mario? I live to paint the roads black with my wheels, leaving the trail of my engine sounds wherever I go. I'm a rebel. Fuck the red lights. Fuck the speed limits. Fuck the helmet laws. The roads are mine and mine only. I am. Guys, I'm going outside with the dog. We're advertising the bar. Hello, doggy. Hello, shitty guy. Shady? I'll be back before long. Don't worry. Alright. Careful. Who was she? Oh, she's my boss. She was cute. Not that you're not cute. It's not like I'm into girls either. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just... So where do you work, Mario? I told you, I'm a rebel. Rebels can't maintain those bikes for too long. What's your day job? I'm a delivery boy. That's a really appropriate, I guess. What do you deliver? I'm from a courier company, so it's kind of like mail, I guess? I'm always around the city, and I know it like the palm of my hand. Sure, I might not remember every building, but I remember every intersection and every street. That's nice. I still can't take detours without feeling totally lost. Try guiding yourself with the help of landmarks. Around here, the Saber Station's antenna is a good reference. I mean, what do I care? Fix that yourself, bitch. Do you want anything else, Mario? I guess a Moonblast would be nice. Moonblast? Gut Punch! Yeah, that one! Yeah, for Gut Punch, but I'm pretty sure that's for Moonblast first. Ah. Off by one. Here. This is good. Imagine him with Mario. It's like the moment I saw Mario, I just immediately, this guy, just his voice is now Mario to me. It's a Moonblast. No, never mind. Say, Mario, why do you try so hard to keep up that tough guy image? It isn't working? Maybe when you arrived and had to go to the bathroom, but after that, you just looked cute. Cute. So why do it? Bikers are supposed to be scary, right? Rebels that cause trouble and ride free from society's ties? If we apply that brand of logic here, I should be wearing 1/3 of my clothes and lighting drinks on fire. I guess. You can do whatever you want and dress however you want, it's just that you look like you're trying so hard. Like you don't really enjoy that. It's not a lie. Who says you can't dress as a biker to still be a nice kid? Yeah, but other bikers... That sounded like something someone in high school would say. It's just advice, don't take it too personally. No, you're right, I don't have to be that way. Unless you want to, I ain't stopping you there. Yeah, but I don't, it's tiring and I don't feel good. If you want, you could try to stay quiet. You were pretty intimidating when you did that. I see. You have another drink, or did you have too many already? I can handle another one. Give me a Fringe Weaver. Sure. It seems like I'm incapable of counting to the number 9. Here. Yep, that's the one, thanks. Say, that guy over there. Gil, what's up with them? Are you dating him? No. Is he seeing anyone? Not as far as I know. Do you think he? No, never mind. I said nothing. I mean, listen, Mario, Gil is a handsome man. So, you know, if you want to go for it, go for it. Thank you for everything. Please come again. Gil, you heartbreaking fuckboy. What? Nothing. I'll be taking my break now, Gil. Okay, careful. Gil is a nice looking man. I do not blame Mario for thinking he's like, you know. Billy didn't smell like poo today. That's a new one. All right, back to business. Back. Any luck? I managed to give out some flyers, but most people were distracted by the dog. I had to tell them to go to the Ranch Shiba bar to get their attention. Oh. Anyway, I'm back to my office. You stay here. Fine. The door opens and the crowd goes wild when they see... Sup, little girl? What are you doing in a bar? Honey, some help here. Oh, fuck, I don't remember how to do Dorothy's voice. Hey, dog, I heard cats in the alley. Really? I'll check them out. Wow, you really are bad with dogs, huh? Did I make it too obvious? Why, though? I don't know. Oh, hey, John. Hey. I think it's because I just got that trait at random. When AIs are created, they're given fears or tastes completely at random. I just happen to get stuck with the fear of dogs and chinchillas. Chinchillas are extinct, though. Thank God. What will you have? Well, it's that time of the month, so I have a Bleeding Jane. Coming right, a Bleeding Jane for Dorothy in honor of her time of the month? Oh, Dorothy. Can't hate Dorothy. She's just a very, very silly gal. Here. That time of the month. Do Lilla menstruate? Yes. Oil. Just the way she said it, or just the way I said it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, oil. No, silly, we don't. There are a few maintenance things that we have to do every month, but those are a different story. Then what time of the month is it? The time when I feel like drinking a Bleeding Jane. Oh, Dorothy was so fucking funny. So, how's business? You'd be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Although it's also the season with the most competition. I didn't know you had competition. Of course I do, both humans and Lillum. Half of them got a sexy Santa dress and that's not fair. They were sold out. I wanted one too. But maybe it's better that way. How so? The other girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show lots of skin. That scares off lots of people. I learned that the best way to maintain regulars is just to dress normally. Really? If I dress normally, they can just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until reaching the room. Hell, even if some even invite me to a dinner or movie before anything else. Although I must say it's a bit hard to get clients in the first place. They can't tell what I do at a glance. The first time they see me after a call, they think I'm just making a prank or something. Huh, I never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans or do you serve Willem too? Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic policy. 40%? Human from the neck up? Dick's preferably organic, but I can make some exceptions. For females, I'm not so strict though. Huh. Why? Do you know someone that might be interested? No, just mere curiosity. Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Give me a blue fairy, a big one, would you? Alright. A big blue fairy for the small pink-haired pixie. Holy shit, that was so funny, man. Whew. Here you go. I wonder if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these. Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. He thought he saw one, but he was dizzy and what he had seen was his puke. Oh. You know, earlier today there was a mega Christmas spirit around here. What about it? That I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing in particular, it's just a funny story. I have a funny story myself. It's that Mega Santa prank. The what? It's a prank I pull every year. First, I pick a mall, wait for a day with lots of people. Then I go to Santa's lap, and when he asks me what I want, I say in the most innocent tone I can muster, I want you to make me a woman. Dude, what the... Oh my god. Sometimes I try to cover it up, but Lila wants to be a human. It's then when I say, no, I want you. After that, I say, well, at the very least, I want the dildo, a big pink one, or a very bumpy cucumber. Sometimes I spice it up. Instead of cucumbers, I ask for a pony and a crane to lift them. I once thought about screaming, help, I'm being molested. Dorothy, what the fuck's wrong with you? What's your problem, man? But I remembered it was a prank. I didn't want to ruin the guy's life. I'll consider it. Although I did get a client that way. He became a regular soon after. Uh-huh. But yeah, 3 years, and they still don't get that it's always me. Hey, how old are you? Old enough for anything you want. Numbers. I need numbers. Are you really asking a girl her age that way? Okay, then tell me your age first. 27. No fair. You didn't get fidgeted or anything like that. Fine, I'll tell you. My model's designed to look between 10 and 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24. Long since you've been deployed. That's a secret I'll keep with me. Fair enough. I expected you to get all uncomfortable talking about your age, though. Why didn't you? With how dangerous everything's been lately, every year you get matters. Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement. You should make a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will. Feel free to do so. You want anything else? Let's see. Oh, a Cobalt Velvet. It's been a while since I've tried one of those. Alright. She asked for a Cobalt Velvet. Weird. Oh my god, Dorothy is so funny, man. What a funny character. Cobalt Velvet. Yep, this is the one. Do you like it? I don't dislike it, I guess. I guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey, honey, what the fuck? What's days today? Wednesday. No, the number. Number 21. Shouldn't you know that? I'm not a calendar. I thought you would know that much. Next, you're gonna tell me to make some convoluted calculation. You can't? I could if I put my mind to it, but it's not something I have quick access to. Yes, I have an inner calendar and calculator, but those are used in lots of other operations every second. I could do all that, but it's a lot quicker to just ask you. I see. Why do you need the date, though? I have something to do on the 26th. I've been avoiding it for a while now. Uh-oh. Like, I think the ghost of that. I think that's the real ghost of Mega Christmas Past. Interesting. So she showed up when Dorothy mentioned having to do something. Oh, but don't worry. It's nothing dangerous or anything like that. Just heavy. Would you like some help? Would you help me? If you tell me what it is you need help with. Maybe later. I have to go now. See you later. Bye. Do you think she really can't access calendars and calculators that easily? I guess it's kind of like how even if a text processor can access the computer's calendar, you don't use it for that. Why don't you tell her you missed her yesterday? Forgot about it. I didn't find any cats. Why not look again? Good idea! Damn. I so fucking angry, man. You just came inside. Chill. Huh? Another kid. Maybe the bar got popular at some middle school? That would be a hassle. Oh god, maybe Alma was right.
Right about what?
Oh, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing. Before the whole massive transmission hack thing. And at some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. And today there have been 2 kids already.
How did bartending become a fad?
Maybe a cartoon?
Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol.
That's not true though. They do. They just don't, you know, they usually label it with like, what's it, they usually, like, if in like kids cartoons, like you know, like most kids cartoons, like usually if there's like alcohol, it's usually in like a barrel or in like a free, you know, weird looking bottle. And I think it usually has like 3 X's over the bottle as like a way to say it's like a, you know, an adult drink. True. Excuse me, miss. This is no place for kids, so you should, Gil, she's starting too much and she's saying nothing. She's not ordering anything. She's not causing trouble, and there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol, but alcohol is everywhere. It's anyway. So what do you suggest? Let's hear her. Maybe she's just curious about the bar.
She's saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy. Also, it's rude to speak about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you.
Yeah.
Jill?
What?
How the hell did I startle you?
What do you want?
Can you help me out here with the beer?
Right. A beer for Gil. Haven't I seen that girl before? Have you? I don't remember. Have we seen this girl before? Oh, what if it's like she looks like a kid, but what if it's the Jill's ex-girlfriend? Right, remember when Dana came over to Jill's apartment and she found that photo of Jill and her ex-girlfriend and that other person, I think it was like her sister or something, I don't remember. Oh, what if it's her? Either the ex-girlfriend or like the other person in that picture. Well, it doesn't really look like the ex-girlfriend, but I think it could be the other person in that picture. Here. Thanks, and lower your guard a bit, please. Oh yeah, before I forget. The disposal unit comes on Sunday. Do you have any expired ingredients on your side? Right, yeah. There's a bottle of Karmatrine that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose of it. Thanks. Hey, miss. Yes? Are you happy? Am I happy? Well, that's a weird question. I'm not sad, I guess. I'm not jubilant, but... No, I mean, are you happy with your life? With your choices? Deep question. I mean, I might have 1 or 2 regrets, but I guess it could be worse. Regrets? Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I see.
Hey, Jill.
Again, aren't you a bit on edge? Maybe. What do you want?
Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day?
I did? Why?
I forgot to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week, so I need to take them out.
Let's see. Here. It's not like they see much action these days anyways.
Chump change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times.
What? Did you throw it in someone's face while escaping?
That only happened once, and the old lady started it.
Right. Why doesn't arcade use coins nowadays or physical money when you get down to it?
The reasons arcades still exist. Nostalgia.
Maybe. Hey, miss? Yeah? Do you recognize me? I recognize you. I want to say I do, but, sorry. Really? You can't remember your own sister's face? Sister? I'm sorry, but I don't have any sister? Not even a sister-in-law? No way. Gabby, is that really you? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, but you've just grown so much since I last saw you. How long has it been? 3 years. Right.
So you know her?
Yeah, she's actually my ex's sister. Okay, yeah, Still's right. That's why I recognize her. I thought she looked a little familiar.
So, how have you been doing? I actually had to transfer schools and I managed to skip a grade thanks to the admission tests. I'll be out of middle school next year. You always been a smart one, so it's no surprise. Have you thought about what you want to study in college? You always said you wanted to be a scientist. I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple of years to think about that. Oh, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical year. Excuse me. So, how's Lenore? Wait, who's Lenore? Her sister, she was my girlfriend. Ah, so you actually had a relationship with something that's not a cat? Color me surprised. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. Oh, I need to drink water. So, how's Lenore doing? She's dead. What? What? What do you mean she's dead? Sorry, I don't think I heard right. My sister's dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. I came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby, stop fooling around. No, you stop fooling around. I mean, wow. My sister was left to suffer her disease alone while you were all merry here, mixing drinks and chatting? Wait, Lenore was sick of what? Since when? Localized nanomachine rejection. It gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be merry worth the life of my sister? Why are you lashing out at me? Like, did I infect her with the disease that killed her? No, but it's too much of a coincidence that she started getting worse and worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. It'd be no surprise that that fight played a key role in killing her. But that's just speculation. You can't expect. And all of that because you wanted freedom? What kind of freedom is so enticing that it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important that you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my... Shut up! I didn't kill your sister for fuck's sake. It's not like I infected her with that nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first time I've even heard that she was sick. And do you really know what kind of fear drove me to have that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling your youth slip through your fingers? Do you think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared, but I needed to grab a hold of my life. But it has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot. Ah! I'll make sure that girl gets to wherever she wants to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief... I know. Come on, Jill, let's take you home. Home sweet home. Hey, Jill, you want to grab something to eat? I'm not hungry. Want me to come in, keep you company? I'm fine, I just need to be alone for a bit. Jill? You can tell me what you're feeling, it's okay. It's not okay! It's not. Come here, Jill, come here. It's just... I feel like a part of me is crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick and I didn't know anything about it. Her sister came to deliver the news and she held nothing but animosity for me. And not only that, but I lashed out at her too. History fucking repeats itself. Maybe if I hadn't cowered back then and apologized. Maybe if I wasn't such a selfish little shit. Maybe... Thanks, boss. I really needed this. Do you want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Some me time to put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. But don't do anything funny, you hear me? If any weird thoughts come to you, or if you feel too anxious, call me.
Yeah. Hey, Fuller, she's in your care, you hear?
Meow.
Remember to call me. I'll call you later to check on you nonetheless. Sorry, it's the tonal shift. Jill is feeling down, but she really liked the Kitsu game poster she saw, buying it from getting too distracted. Makise releasing EKDV 186 update. Is this the greatest thing to ever grace planet Earth? I literally cannot stop touching myself. Okay, man. Okay, man. Alright. Such a high quality release. But why is the camo blurry? I think it's a regulation for the civilian models. Something's off. I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this. Your shit taste is showing. Nah, I just think I'm kind of I'm kind of tired of the same thing over and over. That's what happens when you consume way too much fucking military equipment and weapons. Yeah, I think it's that. I better stop buying so many weapons already or I'll never find pleasure in them again. Any word on the camo stuff or other civilian weaponry? They said they're going to announce more stuff on a later date. I like porn, you guys. Invisible guns? I think they'll use it for cute patterns. Alright, Kira Mickey Encore concert announced. Fans of the famous cyber idol Kira Mickey are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of a second concert in the Glitch City's Silver Thunder Superdome. I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared the cyber idol during an interview. Tickets are now on sale and expected to disappear in a matter of minutes, so be quick to secure the best spots. You can get the tickets for the following retailers. Ticket Lord and Idol Hell. Cannot click on these. New act proposes increased surveillance. Oh, I did not read, Good for her. We have nanomachines tracking people 24/7. However, due to the violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal. Many people died during the protests, and that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses, Quincy said during the parliament meeting. We have this technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. Ugh, this shit, oh my god. We have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It's a non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict, and it's common sense to use it at this point. When asked about the possible negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any further comments. More nanomachines? It's all smokescreen to divert attention. This is a scary-ass article, man. 66 American Kid returns, challenges Giant Yusuke to title match. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative responses from fans. Challenger after challenger has tried to take the title away from the opposing Giant, but nearly all of them were injured in the process. 66 American Kid surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, and then challenging Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome. This January, I'll become the champion GSF deserves, 66 American Kid proclaimed during a promotion in front of 25,000 fans in the Kokoro Hall. I wish I knew more about wrestling. It sounds exciting. All right, I think that's a good place to stop. Went through two days, so yeah, good place to stop. Anyways, let me head back to the title screen. Whew. Well, I was not expecting Jin's ex-girlfriend to just die. Poor Jill. It's going to be a very tough. She's just not having a good week, man. My poor bartender. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.